You may have heard the phrase stirring up a hornet's nest. For one family hiking in the gorge, stirring a yellowjacket's nest led to a chaotic situation with a man struggling to breathe because of an allergic reaction with no relief in sight. LEX 18's Conroy DeLuche has tonight's big story at 6.
Red River Gorge on a fall weekend.
It's my go-to.
There is beauty, but you're also warned to stay on the trails, to watch out for loose limbs, branches, even snakes and bears. There's a lot of wildlife hidden in those woods.
There was a lot of dark, wet mud, which, you don't really think much about. You just kind of traipse right on through.
Leslie Lindsay, her family, and her brother's family were determined to see Copperas Falls on their Sunday hike.
So my brother started yelling out, something stung me, and he was swatting at his clothes.
Someone had kicked a yellowjacket's nest. Lindsay's daughter, Addie, was swarmed.
She tripped and fell and hurt her ankle and hit her head. And she's like, I'm getting stung, and she was panicked.
But they did escape the wasps, eventually reaching the falls.
And it was pretty, but I'd noticed Ryan had started coughing. I'm a nurse, his wife's a nurse. We just knew better.
Lindsay said her brothers had a small reaction before, but this time it was different. Ryan rushed back down the path to find help, while Addie ran ahead for cell phone service.
All I could just keep thinking was, I need to get there as fast as I can.
Their prayers were answered. One group of hikers had Benadryl, and more strangers shielded Ryan from stings as they searched for a safe path out. Addie found cell phone service to call for help. Then finally, someone arrived with an EpiPen.
And Ryan was aware enough to say, just do it.
Eventually, they drove Ryan to the hospital, where he was treated and released within hours. He did suffer a rebound reaction on Monday, but is recovering now and has returned to work.
It was terrifying, but at the same time, it was probably one of the most beautiful things I've ever had the privilege to see, especially in the times we're living in right now.
Lindsay says that she's trying to track down everyone who helped that day, and her post has more than 300 shares on Facebook. They've also wasted no time preparing safety kits for their next hike, including plenty of EpiPens and Benadryl. Conroy DeLuche, LEX 18 News.